Hello everyone, welcome to High Playing Games. My name's Simon and this is MotorSport Manager, episode 31. We're off to Sydney in 10 days and it looks like it's going to be soggy biscuit by the time we get to the race, so that'll be joyous. We lucked in, I think, anyway. It was a great race for us last time out. Ribeiro getting plenty of points and Marchetta, I think, did he yoink one or not? I can't remember now. But it was all good. I'm very happy. We are barreling towards the end of this season quite quickly. As always, our cars were screwed by the end, but that's okay. Let's do the interview and offend someone quickly. He needs to button it. Shush, Luigi. We're busy updating the car. As you can see, we've now got an epic suspension. Which is great. So the first thing that we're going to do is fit. Oh, that's what happens, right? So we've made two for the price of one. That's why it was epic. Oh, I'm so happy now that we went for this with the suspension. Right, quick. So let's go down to the suspension. And you can have these two now. Fabulous. I'm loving that so very, very much. So initially, obviously, look, we've got crap specs. But what we'll do is we'll move this forward a day and then we'll just focus on improving those suspension parts because, to be fair, they're kind of the same, aren't they? Never mind. In my head, I'm thinking that because it's got epic, we're fine. And that part is 86 days old, so at least that's something. I've never really taken into account the whole oldness of parts. So that's quite interesting. That I don't think I'd noticed those on previous updates, that it used to tell you that for things. Which is fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So, look at that gearbox. That gearbox is way better. We need another great gearbox, I think. What else have we got? That's because it's got an original front wing. That's why he's crying. Which, to be fair, his front wing is shit. So, if we... Yeah, we can give him a new front wing. Should we do that? Should we be nice? Oh, and it's crucial for the next round anyway, so we're fine. So let's pop 25 to the max of the speed. And low speed corners plus 30. Surely. That will do. And that'll be ready 2 days before the race. Shush, Luigi. We've got the money to... We haven't got money to burn, but you know what I mean. So that's all fantabulous. Let's dive forward a day. Which is great. Who's that going to retire? Oh, Vasquez. Oh, okay, that's quite good because he's always battling around with our wonderful cars. So that'll be interesting to see if he does retire. Let's dive into the improving of the parts. Yes, I completely get that you want to sort out your suspensions, but we want to do that. Thank you. Oh, that's not going to be ready till 13 days after the race. Okay. Because I'm quite keen. Oh. We need more staff. Is what I'm thinking. Maybe. We'll do that for now and see how close it gets in a few days, and then once the reliability is up quite high, it might be worthwhile then flipping over and actually just keeping a great suspension on, because actually it's not terrible at all. And looking at reliability for other things, let's just do this quickly. So it gives Marchetta something to play with. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's run through with that for now. What else have we got coming up? Oh, we've got a political vote. Let's have a look at that. Thanks, Petterberg. Right, let's go for politics. So what have we got? Brakes can no longer be developed in-house. All teams must use standard brakes. So this will not benefit us because our brakes are actually alright. But looking at that, I'd much rather abstain so that I can then... Ooh. Interesting. Because we've been abstaining so much shit. I think we'll be alright. So let's abstain. Against for Rossini, against for Steiner. 4 for Panther, against for Windsor. 4 for Van Dalt, of course they would be. Catano's against. Against Istanton, we're okay. And 4 Rosato. McNeil is abstained, so we're okay. Brakes stay the same. So the new team didn't quite know what to do. That new team's waiting for something that's actually going to really matter. I'd quite like gearboxes or what's the other thing that we're crap at? Rear wings. That'd be great. So yeah, spec brakes are rejected. That makes me happy. Okay, let's take a look at our cars. So look, that's diving up on that. And actually, to be fair, that performance is going up as well. So we dive down to the suspension. So that will end up being above. I'm going to go like that. Did I just see someone ask for a test track? Don't be giving me that shit. Help me improve my skills as a racer. Well, Luigi, you're also a little bit terrible. I'm delighted that he decided to actually chip in, though. Oh, we got a new front wing. Yay! So let's fit the good front wing. Now, who gets it? Oh god, because it's shit on reliability again, isn't it? Right. So for me, that's an improvement on the front wing. Let's dive to this. We then need to... Where's my front wings? Improve the reliability. Ooh! Oh, it's actually quite a good wing. Ooh. Oh, Marchetta. Have you actually complained and done something really good? Let's do that. I don't think we're gonna do particularly well. So back to that again. And let's sort our sponsors. Mind you, we've only got 2 offers. What? I don't think so. Continue. Yes, one more sponsor. Come on, be the one that offers me some decent shit. Oh, okay. We're kind of screwed with all of those deals. Because we'll never get first place on anything. It was such a fluke that we won. So yeah, let's go for Ishikawa's whiskey and get us £1 million. Fair enough. Bit weird. Right, so now we're going to be going off to Sydney. We aren't doing anything particularly on staff or anything this time round because I feel like I've been exhausting my options for quite a lot of different things. We'll dive back round to that in the next episode, I think. I think for me the important thing now is to make sure that we've got the right parts on the right car to make sure that we get the fuckers home. So, because that front wing is not very reliable. It's also not as good performance-wise. I think we take the hit this race. I think. And we'll move Ribeiro back to the great suspension here because that suspension's not ready to go, is it? And then we'll very quickly no, we're okay. We're okay. Shush, Simon. Shush, Simon. Continue. Right. So although we did finish 4th in Singapore and 6th in Singapore, I don't see... Doesn't that track... It's just dawned on me. That looks like Bathurst, that track. What a good shout. They've made it look... It looks like Melbourne, but it's actually Mount Panorama's circuit that it looks like most. Love it. Let's go for another 10th or higher. I want to stay getting the stuff in. Heavy rain for the race. Tyre wear is high though. So I'm going to go like that. Let's go aggressive. Because if we've got car parts that are going to fail and not look great, then I'd rather go aggressive, and then if it only heavy rains at some point in the race, then we've got pit stops, A, to change tyres, but also B, if we're coming in regularly, we can time our car repairs in for pit stops. Not feeling confident, must be said. So thank you very much to James Kirk, who's one of the guys who's been watching my Motorsport Manager playthrough. Not many do, but those that do, I do actually get a few messages from. So thank you very much to those. And he was talking about how on his playthrough, Luigi Marchetta actually retired on his second season on his playthrough. And that's why he was saying, because you know how I worry that his performance stats drop off all the time? And I'm like, no, Luigi, don't die. It means that he can... he's probably looking like he just wants to retire, and that's why he's giving up a wee bit. Right, let's move this down to acceleration. To 38. Still wanting quite high stuff there though, so we'll keep it with that for now. And you can go out on the inters. So you're much more balanced. So I'm going to go like that. I'm going to go slightly higher on the wings for you. And we'll see how we get on. I should really note down my setups between events. So is this raining all the way through? Oh wow, yes it is. Right, that makes me just go screw it full wets. My worry with the full wets is that we've only got that amount of tyres, so we're going to have to be quite tricky in what we do with it, because that looks like it's full wets almost all the way through. It's not very often you get such soggy biscuit. And the same can go for you. Race trim 4 laps wets. And they'll struggle initially. But yeah, now look. We're on the right tyres. There you can see Bergman and Co all coming out as well. On the wets, so we did that right. So it'll be interesting to see how the wet tyres work. Oh, I'm glad it feels awesome. Around Soggy Biscuit Lane. Look at the tyre temperatures though, they're not, you can't... Yeah, look, they just go through the floor. More downforce through the corners. Oh yeah, 2.5. Okay, 1.5 seconds off. I want to stay out where I can, because I can see that the rain tapers off and we'll be back on inters, but I want to try and get some good stuff. On as many tyres as possible, so it gives us like a level 1, level 2 type thing. That makes sense. Even when they're pushing, look at the tyre temperatures, that's terrible. It says that it stopped rain. Well, the rain has stopped, but like it's not clear. It's clearing now. Look at the yeah, look, it's all dropping the times. Interesting. So Marchetta wanted more wing. I'll put him up to the same wings as Ribeiro. They're going to have the same setup, really, aren't they? So only good, good and great. Oh, okay. %. That's quite difficult. So I'm quite happy to go like that. Right, let's bring him down a bit, because he's able to hang it out a bit, isn't he? And let's go for inters. Get him out on a 4-track stint. I think for Marchetta, what we've got... Was the need for more... I see there, look, he's on 38s. That makes sense. And I'm going to put him out on a 3-lap quali trim on the inters. And that may get us to level 1 on that. Oh, careful guys, careful guys! Don't crash into each other! Please, please. Thank you. Right. Let's go Speedy Gonzalez. And look, you can see the tyre temperatures again going down. That doesn't often translate, wet and dry doesn't translate like tyre temperature wise. Oh, okay, so we've gone worse with the setup for Ribeiro. Okay. Not good. Oh look, we're fastest and everything. Oh, 1-2. Wow. Someone screenshot that, please. It's a shame now that other people are now going to beat us. Damn it. Yeah, Vex has now gone faster again. I need more downforce. Okay, so he wants to go... I guess we can put him up to a 26.7 as well. Oh, sorry, 16.7. And across the boards on the wings. Because that's clearly working for Marchetta. But it's going to be a bit of a stab in the dark, I think. Yes! Race trim level 3. But even on push, look at the tyre temperatures, that's not great. I think we're going to be in tyre temperature trouble. Marchetta with a good great. Oh, here comes the rain again. Doesn't matter because we've finished anyway. And actually, pretty much everyone's done good laps. The fact that Ribeiro is 9th, I think makes me happy. Ah, Costa. Going faster and faster. Saranen. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy indeed. That makes me potentially think that we've got a chance of getting in a top 10 for quali. Oh look, wet again. There's no point bringing any other tyres along at all. This is just going to be soggy all the way, is it? Or is it? Oh, it's... Ooh, okay. Interesting. Well, we'll go with that. Right, so we're going to have to get straight out. And I mean straight out. Right, so we are going to go for that. Yes on inters. Oh, we're only going to get one run as well. Fuck. Okay. I can't think of any other way that we can sort this better. A smidgy bit more on that. No, do you know what? Just keep it as it is. 93%. That is great. Okay, let's take quali. Ribeiro, mate, you're going to be first man out. Straight away. Go. Marchetta, follow him like a pro. go. Now I know they're close together, but I need them to be the first ones out and to go nuts, because that rain is only going to get worse and worse and worse for the time being. So the idea is that if we can get out there first and go for it. Here we go. Oh, that red car's getting in the way. He's way quicker. That's ridiculous. Oh, Vexler. That'll be why. Okay, so now people should start to be going a little bit slower. I'm hoping. Yeah, look, Bergman, Maury, look, yeah, they're too. It's gone to wet. So now everyone should be a bit shitter. Yes, yes. Oh, a few of them are still getting in front of Luigi. Oh no, it's going to get better at the end. Bollocks. We're just going to have to hold it. I can't afford to use all of these tyres, because I think that we're going to need all 3 sets that we've got left. So that's us done. Oh. You can't go out now, guys. Look at the sky. Look at the weather. Don't be sillies. Billies. Yeah, we will just have to sit here and cringe it all the way home. Oh. Oh, let's look at these sectors as they plough down. No way, people have gone out on super softs. Are you having a giraffe? Is that because they've run out of tyres for wet and inter conditions? Should we? Oh, it's a bit late now. Oh, it's too late to do it. Never mind. I will be mega interested to see how they do. Let's follow Vexler around. No, he's on an in-lap straight away. Yeah, no one's chancing it. Ha ha! Too late, Sunny Jims. So there's a few guys out there at the minute. Oh, Nina Holt's going faster. That's a purple for her. Shit. Oh, they all go faster on the dries. Oh, we should have done it. Bad Smithy. Although actually it's the Inters that have gone the fastest, but maybe we should have gambled. Maybe we should have gambled. Oh well, burn from the back it's gonna be. And we know actually on the wet pace that we're alright. Ish. Yeah, look, Woodford. Although it implies, it implies that Inters was what everyone done their laps on. This is going to be a really weird race, I think. Thanks Sports Network for highlighting our shit race. Qualifying pace, sorry. Right, so that lost us 200 grand. Annoying. What's the weather like? Oh, okay. Alright, race trim. Inters. I think. Race trim. wet. Oh, I should have upgraded. I need to upgrade my my stuff. Right, how many laps do these tyres last? Just enough. That kind of makes me think, go for the softs. Soft for Marchetta. Hey, 90%. That was a good call, Smithy. Good call. Oh. Again, let's go for softs, because when it gets down to those last 20%, we're going to have to pit before it happens, especially because with the driving style of things, we're going to need to push, which will take more out of the tyres. In my head, that works right. In my head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Go, 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 Ribeiro! Oh, nice start. No, less of a nice start. Oh, it's a bit crowded. I is worried. Come on. Oh! You've got to make some moves, dudes. Okay, there's one to be had. You can get that Van Dort maybe as well. Come on. Ah, not quite. Marchetta down to last. Oh, not anymore. Good man. Oh, Ribeiro. Oh, this has not worked out well at all for us. Marchetta's up past Maury. That's good. It's alright. We'll get past Fisher again. Saarinen on the mediums up in 5th doing a good job. Okay, who's that? That's Schmidt that we're going to get through, is it? Yes. No, it's Fisher, sorry. We need to clear these medium tired people, especially whilst the tyre temperatures are really poor. I thought that this would be better tyre temperatures come the actual race, but clearly not. Go on, well done, Luigi. Well done, mate. Okay, 15th and 17th. Nice. This looks like this is going to be a strategy one for us rather than anything else. Kind of surprised at how close all the grid is actually as well. Normally we spread out a little bit. Mind you, we're only on lap 4. Or 5 rather, but... Okay, so it's going to get wet, rainy. Come on, dude, you can do it. Okay, so that's Moreno next up. I was going to say, straight through. Nicely done. Even Luigi might have a go at him. Oh, he is as well. Nicely done, Luigi. Yes! Maybe we should have went for super softs for more tyre temperature and therefore more grip. Dunno. We'd have had to have pitted. Go on, Luigi, hold off Mori. Mind you, that's only Schmidt and Blanc up ahead. Only a few seconds up the road on the super softs, so it's not as if we're terrible. Jeremy Woodford in the points. What kind of bizarre world are we living in? Impressive from Luigi. Clearly this front wing is rather helpful. Sorry, I just hit the table there. My excitement in the battle for 13th. To be fair, Woodford's only 4 seconds up the road in 10th, so this isn't terrible yet. We can still get points quite happily. There's clearly a top 9 and then everyone else. And the rain will be coming relatively soon. My hope is that some of the super soft drivers will run out of tyres and they'll have to pit first. And then do that weird where, you know, sometimes when the AI goes, I'm going to go into inters, even though it's still dry. And you're like, okay. Because look, they're getting at the end of their rope. This is going to be where Fisher becomes a problem though on the mediums, I think. Oh, someone's in. Oh, Blanc. Okay. He's gone out on the softs, so he couldn't even try for an inters run at things. That's good. That's one out the way. Alright, who we got? Okay, so the rain is coming. So I'm going to slow this back down to a 2 now. Who was... That was in the pits. Gonzalez. Oh, Gonzalez has gone out on the intermediates. So here's where the AI are clearly going, we know it's coming. But he's going to suck massively. Let's go back to the 3 again. I think we're okay for now. Closing down on Schmid and Woodford. Will Schmid need to pit? Yes, he will. This was the right thing to do. So Schmid... He's gone inters as well, which to be fair, look, now the rain's hitting. Now the rain comes. So Schmid's not going to be as ruined, I think, although his pit stop was massively long. Right, so we're damp. Chapman's in. Inters. Oh, hello. Nice. Great move there on Bergman. Ooh, careful. Okay, Woodford's pitting. That's fine. What do we want to do? We want to pit. And we want to pit for inters. And I want to fix that front wing. I'm really sorry. I know that's going to drop us back some seconds. My other worry now is, do we let Marchetta do another lap or not? We're going to have to stack them. I don't want to stack them, rather. It's... Yeah, no, you're coming in, mate. You're coming in. You're going for inters as well. Or are you? Ooh, no, we are. Right tyre for the conditions. Let's not jump around. So I know that screws up our front wing, but we are going to be absolutely cooking on gas. Here's Ribeiro struggling around. I know. I think some of the medium guys might try and do just the onto the wets when that bit happens. Okay, that fucks up Luigi. But never mind. And that's us going past Woodford. Oh, Blanc, sorry, who's still out there on the softs. Samuel Blanc, what are you doing, dude? That's no good. Right, this is our time to shine. Where is Luigi? He looks like he's in a bit of a busy traffic time. Vexter and Holt intermediate. Saarinen still out there on the mediums. Wow. There we go, that's past Samuel. So that's not worked for Blanc at all. Saarinen and Lipponen though, or Saarinen specifically, that has worked for... Oh, hello. Yes! Past Surikov. And that's because they're thinking, shit, can we go straight onto wets, isn't it? And I'm not interested in that. Let's just keep going on the inters. So that's 9th for us now. This is good. Luigi, 13th. Not bad, not bad. Okay, who's this? This is 8th placed Monroe. Christ, Jessica, what are you doing, love? Gonzalez is next. He's on very worn inters because he was one of the first ones out there, wasn't he? Right, so now's where the problem is, but I think it's going to be too short for us to deal with it. I want to see if Monroe goes wets or inters. No, she goes inters. And Blanc? Is Blanc pitting at all? Yes, he is. Okay. Because if no one else is diving in, I don't want to dive in with them. Or without them, sorry. Because I just think meh will be okay. So we are not going to pit for wets. We are going to chill out on the fuel though. That's my worry. So let's just do a few laps of chilling, fuel wise, because like Luigi will get lapped. I'm not sure about Ribeiro. So yeah, we're at the peak of the wet now, and now it will drop down, and we'll be fine with inters pretty much most of the way. Which is fine, because that gives us one pit stop, and actually we've then got inters in hand, which makes our qualifying a bit annoying. But, never mind. Oh, we're faster than Gonzalez. Ah, they're pitting. Fab. Really impressed with Jeremy Woodford, actually driving really well. Gonzalo's back out on inters, so they can see that it's coming back down again. So this is like the worst bit of time. Marchetta up to 11th. Nicely done. Did I just see? Yeah. Woodford's got problems. As my front wing is scraping along the floor. Oh. Luigi. Now here's a problem. That's going to get to the point where we're going to be maybe looking at dries, you know. And I've not quite got where this crossover is between like wet and dries for it to be like done properly and nice. So we're going to need to really, really chill out on this. And work it out nicely. I'm glad I started pulling in that fuel because actually Ribeiro is pulling away like a moose from Woodford, Bergman and Co. Luigi doing really well. Okay, let's pit. We're going to have to pit anyway for the inters, so that's okay. Let's do another fix of the wing because we know that we can. And we've got the time to do it. Oh, you twat faces, come on! That is going to really bugger us up a bit. Okay, so Luigi and Co, they're all pitting. Oh, that makes me wonder. No, let's come in as well. Fix the front wing. Luigi's not exactly going to be... problems. Here we go. Right, so we're back up with Monroe. Oh, Surikov, he's actually much better car than us. This is a problem. Oh, that Van Dort's looking nippy. Right, Marchetta, you can get back onto high. Come on. We can do this. Alright, go high. Come on, come on. Yes! I don't care about the gearbox. Okay, we're up to 9th. I didn't see who that was in problems. I thought we were just 10th. Right, let's get you back onto the medium. No, we're going to get lapped. We're okay. I think. Yeah, no, we're fine. Oh, 8th. Yeah, no, they're still going to... If they stay on inters, there's no point for me to change. So let's just chill it. And let's just medium this. Bring it on home. And we've got some points from what looked like a pretty horrible start to things. Oh good, Schmidt's got reliability issues. Great. No, you don't, Luigi. Shush. He's really plummeted anyway. Yeah. See, now I would have went for dries. If there was another like 10 laps or so, that would have been like instant. Of course you would. But not at the moment. So final lap, they should all get caught for blue flags with second place. That will save me. And I think we've actually done all right. Good recovery, Smithy. Oh, Zoe Sharp, go away, Zoe. Yay! Woo, 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 wow, woo, wow, wow. Happy bunnies. Bunnies are happy. A good race by Luigi as well, to be fair. He lost out when it went from wet to dry, but actually his driving in intermediate like rain conditions and a bit early on, I was actually quite impressed with. When Ribeiro couldn't get around people either. So yay, we were all right. Very Gutierrez of you. So no one else went for it, which is good, because if one goes in, I think that just triggers everyone else needing to. So yes, pleased with that, very pleased. Oh, Frieda Fisher got a penalty. Lol. Put Bergman in. Oh, poor Jeremy. Oh, he looked so close, like he was actually going to score, but no. I don't think he scored all year, has he? No, it's just him and Moreno. Nina Holt's getting some points. So we're 5th at the moment. Really, I think in the next 2 races we'll drop to 9th. Sorry, 8th. We shouldn't be ahead of Lippin and Holtz or Chapman at all. It's purely because they just can't seem to have a reliable car to finish the race. VLAN will be pleased with that strong result, because result was strong. Happiness. And that 7th place was right for our sponsors, because the other ones were 6th and 1st? Or 4th? 6th and 4th? Yeah. So good to see Luigi get some morale, even if the rest of it drops off everywhere. And yet more stuff for Ribeiro, so that makes me happy. Another couple of million in the bank. This will help us for next year's car. I'm happy. This is good. Okay, so we've only got, I think, 2 rounds left for this season. So we've got, yeah, Rio and Rio de Janeiro, aka Interlagos, and Abu Dhabi. So yeah, I'm happy. Look at the scoring stuff. So the only time where we didn't score was when Ribeiro crashed out. So he's been in the points. That's quite impressive. That is really impressive actually, because only Saarinen and Vexler have done more than us. Even Lipponen, see that he's had 3 non-scores. And that's really what's been the key to the success. Even look, Marchetta doing well across the board. I'm pleased with this. Grand. Right. 2 rounds to go till we end this season. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that's been of interest. It looks like we're going to have a bit of a HQ revival. So we'll be able to see exactly what they do when we improve our wind tunnel and staff centre on the next episode. Cheers for watching. Thanks. Bye.